We're singing, waltzing Matilda. From the tree-lined dusty outback to where the city meets the sky. You can see it in our children, hear it in the newborn babies cry. Whether indigenous or from another far and distant land, we're singing, waltzing Matilda. We are Australian. We're singing, waltzing Matilda. Sing it proud and free. We're singing, waltzing Matilda. Come sing along with me. We're singing, waltzing Matilda. Right across this wide ground land. Singing, waltzing Matilda. We are Australian. From Darwin back down to St. Kilda, from Brisbane now to Bondi, from Sturt way down to Burnie, across the suburbs out to the sea. Let's all sing, waltzing Matilda is the anthem. Anthem for you and me. Crying out across the battlefield, Anzac victory is ours. Echoes of waltzing Matilda. Yeah, I can hear them now. Singing, waltzing Matilda. Sing it proud and free. Singing, waltzing Matilda. Come sing along with me. Singing, waltzing Matilda. Sing loud and free. Singing, waltzing Matilda. It's the anthem for you and me. Singing, waltzing Matilda. Right across this wide brown land. Singing, waltzing Matilda. We are Australia. Singing, waltzing Matilda. We are waltzing Matilda. We are singing, waltzing Matilda. We are Australia. Singing, waltzing Matilda. We are singing, waltzing Matilda. We are singing, waltzing Matilda. We are Australia. Australia.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly from Branson, Missouri. the live show capital of the world.
Monday, I was dragging like a rusty old wagon. Tires all flying, got it down back. This late night red eye overtime habit. Tuesday, Wednesday, no better. Thursday, felt like forever. This struggle bus gotta lead to something. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. Put my lips on a long neck, drink a little of my paycheck. Jackpot, jukebox, when I hear that throwback. George Jones takes me way back, like a Kodak. And I'm smiling, cause you're right on time. And finally, hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The work weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst or two and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weekend really gets me in the mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you.
That is, of course, Shayna G with our Friday anthem song. It is called Hello Friday. Boy, we're glad it's here, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? Getting ready for the weekend, absolutely. And Austin Lee Green kicking it off tonight with, he is from Australia. He's hanging out in St. Louis, Missouri right now, though, in the United States. And we're singing Waltzing Matilda, kicking off the show tonight from Australia. We've even got music from New Zealand and everywhere else around the world tonight. Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio. I am live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and we're going to put this program out to 13 other radio stations that take the show around the world tonight, and I'll give a big shout out to them in just a second. And I've got a couple of great radio interviews on the program tonight. I get to catch up with two friends. I've previously interviewed both of these artists tonight. Chase Stevens from Canada in hour number 1, and my good friend Marie Norris in hour number 2. You'll hear the stories behind their songs, and of course, lots of of new country on the radio tonight. We do call it New Country's Best. That is our tagline. Big shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, 957 hotandfunkyradio.com, KWradio.com, Boone Country Radio in Canada, TexasBrewRadio.com back down in Texas, the Music Room in the UK, and you can catch the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming platforms like iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, all the good ones. Wherever you stream your music, just Google search the Tim Kelly Show. You too will be listening to New Country's Best. Making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday, it is Michael Tetrick. This is called Whiskey Road on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
It was a few days full of trouble since the day that I was born. Became a prisoner in a bottle, trying to drown out every scorn. It was a slip and slide, but I'm still alive, and they're the greatest story ever told. If you got faith to believe, you can be free and come off Whiskey Road. Whiskey Road. Well, I was hurting in the darkness and blinded by the night. Cause once it gets its grip, it makes you sip and it tries to steal your life. I was falling fast, forward near the glass, when Jesus touched my soul. And by his blood up through the mud, and I'm off Whiskey Road. Damn the whiskey roaring through my veins. It's a pill that kills that I hope would heal, take away my pain. Damn the demons that come when you are numb. They don't leave until you cut and bleed and all the work is done. Hard road learning friend, and I promise you I know you're gonna lose if you decide to choose and go down Whiskey Road. Damn the whiskey roaring through my veins. It's a pill that kills that I hope would heal and take away my pain. Damn the demons that come when you are numb. They don't leave until you cut and bleed and all the work is done. Hard road learning friend, and I promise you I know that you're gonna lose if you decide to choose and go down Whiskey Road. I sure hope you're listening, friends. This truth's as good as gold. You choose to lose if you wear the noose and go down Whiskey Road. Whiskey Road. End of the week, turn it up, let it play. Tim Kelly's on, it's your favorite day. Fresh tracks rolling down your way. New voices singing, gonna make you stay. It's the Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday. Best new indie country all day. Turn that dial, don't you go away. The Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio,
with Tim Kelly.
When I fall to dream, I am anyone I seek to be. Sometimes I sail in a wooden ship across some unknown sea, and as the queen out on the Nile, I have a prince with me. He sits with Judy by my side and sees what I let him see. Away, away, come follow me to calm the stormy sea. Away, away, come follow me, many princes we will see. I look upon the mirrored wall to find the fairest one. For in my dreams I am the queen who decides what can be done. Now I look upon my last match that keep the cold away. For I will be so ever still when it comes the light of day. Away, away, come follow me. Away, away, to the far-off hill where my castle stands there still. If you will come along with me, then all my dreams fulfill.
She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday. Her name is Leanne Kelly. The song is called Away, Away. It was written by Don Akers. Now, Don Akers is one of the songwriters in the KICR Songwriter Showcase. He's got a bunch of great demo songs in there, and Leanne Kelly cut one of them, and she did a great job on that. I love that. And congratulations, Don Akers. You can check out Don Akers' music player in the KICR Songwriter Showcase on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and he's also playing 24/7 with his demos and a bunch of others in the Demo Listen Derby. Click that tab as well, and you can download the Demo Listen Derby on Zeno FM. That is Zeno FM. Download the Zeno FM app, absolutely free. Hey, that rhymed too, didn't it? Absolutely free, and you can just search Demo Listen Derby, and you'll be able to listen to all these great demos from the KICR songwriters in the showcase. Congratulations, Don Akers and Leanne Kelly. That is great. Aaron Boltinghouse is up next. He is a sponsor of the Tim Kelly Show, and I appreciate that. He's a great artist from Texas, and this is a great song, Tires Had Air. Who knew? From Aaron Boltinghouse on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Was a six-gun kid riding down the road, Wind in my hair, card in my spokes was a legend known all around. For me and my horse, fastest pedals in town. Seemed like I could go anywhere, never having to worry or care. I was young, wild, free as the wind, chasing outlaws and never giving in. I'd ride, oh I'd ride, I could go anywhere, as long as my tires had air. I'm older now and I think back to the six-gun kid and the fun I had. Wish my kids could have seen those times. The world seemed like it was a little more kind. Your imagination could just run free. John Wayne, Gene Autry, or Jesse James. I could rob a bank, fight 6 men, as long as I was home by 10. I was young, wild, free as the wind, chasing outlaws and never giving in. I'd ride, oh I'd ride, I could go anywhere, as long as my tires had air. I was young, wild, free as the wind, chasing outlaws and never giving in. I'd ride, oh I'd ride, I could go anywhere, I could go anywhere, as long as my tires had air.
What day is it? Can you tell me where I've been? Am I home now? Did the nightmare finally end? 'Cause I've been my biggest enemy. Won't you wake me in the morning? I think I need some sleep. And won't you come down with me? Wrap me in your arms. Oh, but please don't leave. 'Cause I promise I'll make better choices next time. But sometimes I need an escape from my mind. you know I'll try to hide it, but I want saved this time. 'Cause I made it out, I made it out alive. I thank God for parting water to help me fly. And I missed it here. Somebody please let me out. 'Cause these wicked games I'm playing are over now. 'Cause I made it out, I made it out alive. I thank God for parting water to help me fly. I made it here, and I'm finally out. These wicked games I've been playing are over now.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Aaron Boltinghouse Music. Check out Aaron Boltinghouse Music on the sponsors page at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and at Aaron Boltinghouse on YouTube.
Wanderer, are you tired of your journey? Are you tired of your burden? Come lay down. Hello, pridey girl, so far and so alone. It's time to come back home and lay down. There is no fear in the presence of his love. It's always been enough, come lay it down. There is no shame, stand against his grace. He knows all your ways, so lay it down. Lay it down at the cross. Lay it down and count it lost. For the sake of Jesus, his arms are spread wide. Lay it down and count it done. Lay it down so you can run to the eyes of Jesus. There you can abide. Yes, there you can abide. There is no toil to bring you back again, to make up for what you did, so lay it down. His yoke is easy and his burden light. Life made whole with Jesus by your side, and lay it down. Lay it down at the cross. Lay it down and count it lost. For the sake of Jesus, his arms are spread wide. Lay it down and count it done. Lay it down so you can run to the arms of Jesus. There you can abide. Cast your burdens to the Lord, all your shame and all your hurt. For his love is greater than you know. Cast your worries and your fears to he who wipes away the tears. For his love is greater than you know. Cast your burdens to the Lord, all your shame and all your hurt. For his love is greater than you know. Cast your worries and your fears to he who wipes away the tears. For his love is greater than you know. Lay it down at the cross. Lay it down and count it lost. For the sake of Jesus, his arms are spread wide. and lay it down and count it down. Lay it down so you can run to the arms of Jesus. They can abide. Lay it down at the cross. Lay it down and count it lost for the sake of Jesus. His arms are spread wide. Lay it down and count it down. Lay it down so you can run to the arms of Jesus. There you can abide. Cast your burdens to the Lord, all your shame and all your hurt. For His love is greater than you know. Cast your worries and your fears to He who wipes away the tears. For His love is greater than you know. It's a brand new week. You know what that means? Fresh tracks rolling in, chasing big small town dreams. The Tim Kelly Show, new music Friday. Turn it up loud, let the new stars play. Indie country gold coming your way. The Tim Kelly Show, new music
You're
Friday.
listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great radio interviews on the program tonight. Always a pleasure to have this next gentleman on from Ontario, Canada, my good friend Chase Stevens. How are you tonight?
I am doing great. How are you, Tim?
I'm doing fantastic, man. It's always good to talk to you, and thanks for doing the program again, and I get to play some of your music again tonight, too.
It's my pleasure. I really appreciate you having me on again. Always love when we get a chance to sit down and have a chat.
Yep, same here. And we were chatting good off of the air before we just got on here because you recently had a great trip and went to Africa and got to see all of that, man. And how cool is that?
It was unbelievable. It had been the number one bucket list item for me since I think I was in my teens.
Yeah.
So, we finally decided to get it done, and we brought both of our daughters with us as well. So it was a family trip, and it was just absolutely amazing. I would say to anybody, if they're thinking of doing a trip like that, by all means, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
It was just unbelievable.
You know, I was telling you, I've been to some cool zoos. I lived in Omaha for a while, and they had a really neat zoo there. And, we've got a great zoo here in Springfield. St. Louis, Missouri is not too far away east of us, and they've got a great one. But to see them out there running wild and in their element, and you said it was just amazing by the hundreds, zebras and all that. That's cool.
Yeah, very cool. And how close you get to a leopard. There were times where we'd be like 10, 15 feet from a leopard, and you've got the window down the car, you're taking pictures of these things, and these animals are just sitting there looking at you, and they just don't really care. They're not that bothered by people.
Yeah.
Had a couple of close encounters with elephants. That's a little intimidating, the
Right.
size of those things. When you have a herd of them walking along the road toward your safari vehicle, there's not much you can do but sit and wait and hope they don't decide to roll you over. So that was a little nerve-wracking, but yeah, amazing experience. And great people over there, fabulous food as well. It was good.
Yep, absolutely. I bet you may have some song ideas from that trip, maybe end up in a song one of these days too, huh?
100%, absolutely. There'll be a few tunes come out of that trip for sure.
That'll be awesome. You make some heartfelt lyrics, and you do visual imagery. I like that. Your songwriting style, it says, is a blend of new country and singer-songwriter. You call it troubadour country. Man, that's good stuff.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Yep, and so I'm always interested in talking to you, and everything you send is top-notch music. I can definitely say New Country's Best, our tagline behind your music, and you always make some good stuff. Now, you were inspired by songwriters from the 70s like Jim Croce, Harry Chapin, Cat Stevens. I love all of that.
Yeah, I sure was. The first thing that I started to notice with those guys was their lyrical content. And it was that heartfelt, sensitive type of lyrics, Time in a Bottle or Father and Son by Cat Stevens or Harry Chapin, Cats in the Cradle.
Mm-hmm.
I just found myself really gravitating to artists who wrote really meaningful lyrics. And, that gets into your bloodstream a little bit, and that's certainly what I try, to aspire to.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it's amazing how you guys can wrap that up in 3 or 4 minutes and tell these great stories in a song. And they were sure amazing at it, too, man. I grew up listening to Harry Chapin. My dad loved him and Cats in the Cradle. Man, that's such a good song. And what a cool story it told, about his life and then his son and all of that, and that's good stuff. Now, what got you into country music, though, was Keith Urban.
That's right. Yeah. I just sort of accidentally watched a video one day on TV of this new guy who was just on the scene, and I thought there was a lot of similarities between some of the stuff that he was doing in his earlier days, very reminiscent of that singer-songwriter of the 70s, strong lyrical content and so on. So I just thought, I love what this guy was doing, and started to delve into that a little bit more. And then I decided to take a trip down to Nashville, and thought, I got to see what the whole songwriting scene is like down there. And that was an amazing, transformative trip for sure. Because speaking to all those writers down there who've written so many amazing songs, you really realize where you have to sharpen your craft and what you have to aim for and so on. And anybody that's looking to get into songwriting, I'd say the first thing, take a trip to Nashville, join NSAI down there, get involved with a few of their seminars and workshops and so on. It will make you a better songwriter, absolutely.
Yep, I've talked about that a lot on this program. I'm friends with a lot of those folks, and they do those songwriter rounds in Nashville, and they play at the Commodore or at the Bluebird Cafe and some of those iconic venues in Nashville as well, too. And so people that go there, when they're sitting in the seats, and there's one called the listening room, so that's the whole point of it, they don't want you on your phone or anything like that or any of the background distractions. They want you to listen to the music. You're getting to hear stuff you've never heard before, probably, and that's the way this radio program operates. People that haven't heard it before are hearing music they've never, ever heard before on the radio.
Yeah, absolutely. And then another great thing about songwriter rounds is sometimes, you hear a song, somebody do a tune, you go, I know that tune, and they didn't realize that that's the person that wrote it. It's not the person on the radio who, so they're hearing the song from its original writer, and that's a very cool thing, too.
Yep. I started here a while back, this KICR Songwriter Showcase, and I have the Demo Listen Derby playing 24/7 on Zeno FM. That's another radio format for demo songs, because I've always known songwriters don't get enough credit. Everybody knows Garth Brooks' The Dance and that song that he recorded, but they don't necessarily know who wrote it. And there's other iconic songs like that too that the songwriters just don't get the credit on. So if they have showcase demos they want to showcase and maybe get a major artist or an independent artist like you to cut one of their songs, then those are available, and you can go listen to all those demo songs too. So we got a bunch of them.
That's a great idea. Yeah. Very cool idea. Yeah.
Now, for Keith Urban, he really set a standard from people, being from Australia and making it in country music. So he did a great job at it, and you've got a great country music scene up there in Canada where you're from too, so there's a lot of opportunities for people to get heard up there, because I'm telling you, you got a bunch of venues and a bunch of great folks up there that make it.
Yeah, absolutely. To see the growth in the country scene up here over the, let's say last 10 years has been absolutely amazing. And coming up at the end of May, we have the CMEO, which is the Country Music Association of Ontario Awards happening, and a whole lot of showcases going on around that. So there is such a vibrant country music scene up here as well. And more songwriter showcases and nights happening too, where people are coming to listen.
Yeah.
And there's no TV playing, there's no football game on or anything. It's just come to listen to some music. So it's very cool.
That's awesome. And the warmer weather coming along this time of year, you got these outdoor festivals that you can be a part of, because you guys got some really tough winters up there. So, you got to kind of pick and choose how you get out and go perform. It may be a little tougher going on the road up there than it is even here.
Sometimes it can be. You never know. Sometimes we have stretches where you don't get any snow. It can be, cold. Toronto's not so bad compared to some other areas in Canada, but overall, the winters can be a little bit, little confining, a little restricting. So.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, you're currently, it says, working on your third album, so that is good stuff, man. Everything you do is, like I say, top notch, and so
thank you.
Yeah, and Tumbleweed, it says, Trespassing Castles, Trespassing Castles was the follow-up to your album Tumbleweed, and so you just kept going, man. It gets better and better.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And really excited about this third album, which is going to be called Time, because I'm finding, a good number of the songs that I'm writing today are somewhat reflective and a little bit nostalgic and so on. So the album is called Time. And then I realized that all three of my albums start with the letter T, just by coincidence.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to play a couple of cuts off of that actually tonight. As Good as It Gets. I love that song. And then Songs from an Old Diner. That tells a really cool story too.
Yeah, thank you. That's, Little Old Diner, one of those vintage diners in the neighborhood that I grew up in. And then I went back a couple of years ago just to see if it was still open and see what it was like. And I walked in there, and it was like walking into a time machine. Like everything was exactly the same as it was from when I was in high school. And it was just so cool. And, the memories start flowing and you start reminiscing and so on. So I knew a song would come out of that visit.
That's awesome. Well, I really love that one because me and my wife here just about 4 or 5 months ago, we went to Branson and ate at one of these 50-style diners, and they got the old soda machines and stuff like that. You can get the real deal, ice cream and all of that, and the burgers are fantastic. But the waiters and waitresses that come to your table, they are entertainers as well. So they'll go grab a microphone and they'll come around to your table and they'll be singing with everybody and they're playing through the sound system, and it's just got that really cool vibe. And you probably same way in Nashville, some of the places that you go in Nashville, your waiter and your waitress probably sings maybe better than the people that are on the radio, huh?
There was a lot of talent in that town, that's
there
for
is.
sure.
Yep, definitely. And same way here, this little town of 10,000, it's just amazing what comes through here and what lives here. There's a lot of talent here as well. Well, you sure got the talent, and that's what I want to ask you, too. We've had previous interviews, but at what point did that resonate with you so much that it make you want to do something in country music that you realized you had that talent?
That's a really interesting question. I think like a lot of songwriters, I think we all go through periods of doubt. As you know, it's a tough industry to really make inroads in. So I don't know if I've ever, you always feel like I want to do this. It's in my blood. I have to do it. And, you get so much pleasure from doing it. I'm not really sure what drives that sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things, I remember years ago, I took a little break from music, and I didn't write and didn't play guitar for a while, but then you just find it just creeps back in. And, but, once I did make that decision, I think it was that trip to Nashville, to sort of answer your question around that. I think it was that trip to Nashville because I walked away from that very first trip. And I walked away from that thinking that anything that I had written up to that point wasn't good enough, but that it's a craft, and like any other craft, if you work at it and you nurture it and you learn, you can be better and better. So I walked away from there humbled but very motivated.
Man.
And I think that was kind of the turning point, really.
That is a lot of the same thing that I have doing this radio program, because I, as a young man, got interested in that, and I always wanted to be in radio. But, like you, life happens. I had to, basically not get started until the 90s, and I went to broadcasting school in the 80s. But, there's a major market there in San Diego. So I found a little station in Oklahoma, and I walked in there, and they hired me on the spot. And that was my first radio station. And that's where I developed the love of it, because when you go into the studio, just like in Nashville, you go into a recording studio, you see the boom microphone, you see the commercial carts, the sound padding on the walls, and that kind of stuff. And I'm like, that's what I want to do. And I don't know where this is going either, but this month we celebrate 14 years of the Tim Kelly Show being on the air. So
that's amazing. Congratulations.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And so, yeah, that's, that's the deal. And it's about the people that I get to meet along the way, you and a bunch of others that I get to talk to. And we've talked many times before and done interviews, but a lot of these interviews, it's the very first time I've talked to these folks, and I'm just amazed by the stories that they tell behind these songs. And that's what I love doing these interviews for. Yeah.
That's the great thing about this whole music family, whether, you're wherever you're are located geographically, it's kind of like one big family, and people are amazing for sure.
Yeah. Yep, they sure are, and that's exactly what we got here. You know, I do these shows live on YouTube. A lot of people come in there every week on the shows, and same on TikTok and Facebook. And you're right, it does become a big family, and I love that. You know, and I love artists supporting other artists, and I love seeing that. You know, you guys co-write together, do collaborations together. You know, do a duet and things like that, and it's pretty cool to see that too. I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Holes in the Night. That's your brand new single we're going to play first. Let's hear the story behind this one.
Well, it's a song that everybody goes through a breakup at some point in their life, and it's a song that touches on that topic. It's funny songwriting. Every time I sit down to write a song, they can kind of form in different ways, and that was a song that kind of started. I had a couple of lines that I had kicking around for a while, and sat down one night and was trying to think, how can I piece these pieces together? And the song just started to kind of flow out of that. So, writing songs is a bit of a mystery sometimes. You don't really know where they come from, and they just end up coming together.
Boy, you know, I've said that a lot, and I've heard that because people will say God puts the song out there. He just leaves it up to you to put it together and to finish it.
Yeah, I've had a few cases where you really feel like you're a vehicle. The song is floating around up in the heavens of songwriting, and it just happens to pick you that day and land in your lap. And that's a very cool experience when that happens.
It sure is, and so we're glad to play it tonight. We're going to come back and talk to Chase Stevens, and we'll talk about a little bit more about Songs in an Old Diner and As Good as It Gets from that album Time after we play Holes in the Night on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on this New Music Friday.
Even the summer wind doesn't feel the same since you left. My whole world has changed. Sitting on the back porch swing, we first caught a spark. Now I'm blowing smoke rings in the shape of broken hearts. There's a million stars hanging in the sky. They once belonged to you and I. Now they don't hold the same magic they once did. Shine like they used to. They don't hold answers or the truth. Even when they're shooting across the sky, they don't make lovers' dreams come true. They're just holes in the night. Those old dusty roads aren't as much fun as they were when we were chasing the setting sun, casting wishes and skipping stones across the sleepy lake. Now I'm out here on my own, staring into space. There's a million stars hanging in the sky. They once belonged to you and I. Now they don't hold the same magic they once did. They don't shine like they used to. They don't hold answers or the truth. Even when they're shooting across the sky, they don't make lovers' dreams come true. They're just holes in the night. They say that time heals wounds of love. I hope that's true. It can't come soon stars hanging in the sky. They once belonged to you and I. Now they don't hold the same magic they once did. They don't shine like they used to. They don't hold answers or the truth. Even when they're shooting across the sky, they don't make lovers' dreams come true. They're just holes in the night. Oh, they're just holes in the night.
His name is Chase Stevens. That is called Holes in the Night, your brand new single out to radio. Man, it's a pleasure to have that in the lineup, and I will keep playing that for you, my friend.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Actually, that was actually the 5th time it's made this program, too. I'm looking at the times I've played it, so.
Wow, awesome. That's great
You
to hear.
bet. We're going to put you on 13 of the radio stations around the country and around the world. We've talked about that, even with Keith Urban coming into country music from Australia. We already know it's universal, and they love it in these other countries, too, don't they?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I just recently discovered a singer out of South Africa, and she is fantastic as well. And so it is interesting to see how widespread country music really is.
Yep, absolutely. We might be thinking about the same person. I just booked a young lady from South Africa, and we're going to interview later on this summer. Her name is Leni Reichmuller.
That's who I'm referring
That's
to. Yeah,
her.
she's incredible.
Yeah, she is. She's a voiceover artist. She's an actor. She's all kind of stuff. And boy, she can sing. And yeah, she makes some great country music. I've been playing her for a little while. And yeah, we connected here just recently. She sent me a few emails, and we booked a radio interview. I look forward to talking to her.
Yeah, very nice.
Yep. I was going to mention that, as you go into Africa, South Africa, I have got several other artists from there. And so they got a pretty apparently hot music scene too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yep, that's awesome. Songs in an Old Diner, we kind of talked about that one. Let's talk about As Good as It Gets from the album Time. I love this one too.
Thank you. Well, that's a song that, for everybody, we all have our ups and downs and, some good moments and not so good moments in life and so on. And so this was really kind of it started out really as a bit of a self-motivator song to remind myself that, life is good and it's up to us to make it as good as it gets. And that's where the title of the song came from. That's really what the whole song is about, that you've got to kind of roll with the punches, you've got to take the good with the bad, and in the end, you hope, like as I say in the song, you hope you can, go around the earth like 100 times. You just want to have a nice, long, happy life, and hopefully the good times far exceed the bad times.
Right, absolutely. And
that's what's really all about.
You bet. And you record in Nashville and Toronto. You've been recording with the same group of session players in Nashville for over 10 years. That's as good as it gets right there, too. When you get those kind of people in your corner and making you sound good, man, you just keep doing it, right?
It is unbelievable working with these people. They are so good, and they work so fast. The thing that really amazes me about them is their intuition. How they can listen to your little radio or little guitar and voice track, and just how they know what you're looking to get out of the song, and they can interpret that so well.
Yeah.
They bounce off each other so well. It's just it's incredible. So I always have a great time working with them, and you never know. Going into the studio, you don't know exactly what you're going to walk out with, because it's that creative process, and it's always been a great thing working with them down there.
Yep. I talk about that all the time. How many things change before that song's all said and done in 3 or 4 minutes. Hey, let's try to do this. Let's try this. I've interviewed Arlene Quinn up there in Canada too, and she did this interesting little laugh at the end of this song, and you could just feel the emotion that evoked, and that just made the song. And I told her about that, and she said, "Yeah, we talked about that. When I did it, they go, hey, let's keep that in there. That was great."
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
You just never know. There's certain parts of a song, something that they do or something that they say, or just maybe a specific guitar lick or something that you're really listening for that makes that song pop, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
Yours definitely do, brother. Thank you for being here again tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome. Where can we find Chase Stevens on social media? I've been looking at your website, but I'll let you tell all that.
Well, you can certainly find me on Facebook and Instagram. Those are the two biggest places where you can find me. And as well, of course, with my website, ChaseStevensMusic.com. And of course, if they do streaming, there's also Apple and Spotify as well.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing another great interview. And I look forward to our next one already, man. And it's always a pleasure having you on the program and catching up. And thanks for doing this again tonight. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Tim. I look forward to chatting with you again.
You're welcome. We're going to play Songs in an Old Diner and As Good as It Gets from Chase Stevens on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Walked into the diner back in my hometown. Been a lot of years since I'd been around. It was a throwback. Felt good to be back. Same red vinyl swivel seats at the bar. Little silver jukebox is hanging on the wall. Dropped a quarter in, hit E16. Spinning memories of you and me. We were running with the wind, trying to chase a dream. Long-haired, happy, with a beauty queen. Every day felt like it was shiny and new. We were burning through time without a care or doubt. Knew one day we'd figure it out. One verse in, and I was right back with you. Oh, it's amazing what a song in an old diner can do. Slid into the booth where we'd always sit. Thought about the night we had our first kiss. What a flashback. Oh, I was right back. Life was simple like sweet iced tea. Tie-dyed shirts and patches on my jeans. Didn't know that I'd be going back in time. Oh, those were the days under the neon sign. We were running with the wind, trying to chase a dream. Long-haired, happy, with a beauty queen. Every day felt like it was shiny and new. We were burning through time without a care or doubt. Knew one day we'd figure it out. One verse in, and I was right back with you. Oh, it's amazing what a song in an old diner can do. Those songs were the soundtrack of our youth. Each one a little memory, pieces of our truth. We were running with the wind, trying to chase a dream. Long-haired, happy, with a beauty queen. Every day felt like it was shiny and new. We were burning through time without a care or doubt. Knew one day we'd figure it out. One verse in, and I was right back with you. Oh, it's amazing what a song in an old diner can do. It's amazing what a song in an old diner can do.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
A lot of stuff I don't understand. Sometimes things don't go as planned. I always thought that was just part of life. It's alright. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You get what you get, you can't always choose. But in the end you hope that it'll be enough to be happy. And you dance around the sun 100 times while the moon and stars shine. But it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. I'm not a sinner, but I sure am no saint. I've been on both sides of up and down, good and bad, been lost, and I've been found. Oh, I know it's sometimes easy to forget, but life is good. Make it as good as it gets. What you never had, don't waste time looking back. That water under the bridge is as good as gone, whether right or wrong. We all get a little rain every now and then, but the sun will shine again. 'Cause it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. I'm not a sinner, but I sure am no saint. I've been on both sides of up and down, good and bad and lost, and I've been found. Oh, I know it's sometimes easy to forget, but life is good. Make it as good as it gets. Know that in life nothing is guaranteed, but we do the best we can. Whatever will be. Gotta roll on down the highway, blazing a trail of memories. 'Cause it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. I'm not a sinner, but I sure am no saint. I've been on both sides of up and down, good and bad, been lost, and I've been found. Oh, I know it's sometimes easy to forget that life is good. Make it as good as it gets. Oh, I know sometimes it's easy to forget. Life is good. Make it as good as it gets.
That is called As Good As It Gets. Doesn't get much better than talking to my good friend Chase Stevens from Canada. Thank you, Chase, for doing the radio program again tonight. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Go find Chase Stevens all over social media. He'll give you that social media in the interview tonight. And tell him you heard him live right here on the Tim Kelly Show. He got to hear it live as well. He was messaging me where I was at, and I'm all over the place, man. I am live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. And I'm also hanging out live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Come in and say hello. We got chat rooms in every one of those, and I'm trying to keep up with everybody. Love to hear where you're listening from, and thank you for listening as well. I hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend. Getting ready for hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And I've got another great radio interview in the bottom half of this hour. My good friend Marie Norris is going to join me on the program. We're we're going to talk God, Barbara, and Elvis. And Barbara is Barbara Mandrell. She loves her, and I do too. We've got a lot to talk about and play 3 of her great songs as well in the interview. That's coming up in about 30 minutes or less. Tracy Inman has a brand new song out to radio. We're going to kick off this hour with it. Thank God for the red, white, and blue. And thank God for you, all listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Saw an old man in a chair at a local store. He had a tattoo said Semper Fi on his arm. Hat that said he was a veteran. And I just sat down next to him and I offered him a cup of coffee. He said, son, do you see that flag over there? He turned his head and I think I saw a tear fall from his eyes. And I was so surprised with the very next thing he said to me. Here's to the red, white, and blue, to those who have died for me and you, for those serving overseas who never see their family, and will never know the hell they've all been through. Yeah, you can buy me a coffee if you want to. Before your freedom, you should say thank you to the red, white, and blue. Told me funny stories, my oh my. Then he told me some stories that made me cry. Said Vietnam was a scary time. Him and his friends barely survived. Then he stopped talking for a minute still. He said his son followed him in his footsteps. Joined the Corps at 18 and he had no regrets. He went to fight in Iraq. His son, he never came back. You could tell the old man was proud of him when he said, here's to the red, white, and blue, to those who have died for me and you, to those serving overseas who never see their families. Buy me a coffee if you want to. Before your freedom, you should say thank you to the red, white, and blue. I never saw that old man after that day. But when I see a flag, I stop and I pray for the soldiers who have given their lives every single day so we can live free. And I hear that old man say, here's to the red, white, and blue, to those who have died for me and you, to those serving overseas who never see their families, and will never know the hell they've all been through. Yeah, you can buy me coffee if you want to. Before your freedom, you should say thank you to the red, white, and blue.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Kelly Miller Music. Find Kelly Miller Music on the Sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and on all major music streaming platforms.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
chasing dreams that led me far away. But your love was there, it never strayed. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. I tried to fight the way I feel inside, hiding from a love I couldn't find. But every time I thought I'd found my way, your heart was the home I ran from every day. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. Maybe love's been chasing me all this time, and I was too afraid to see the signs. But now I know my heart has found the truth. It always led me back to you. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. Was leading me right back to you. Was leading me right back to you.
She is our good friend Kelly Miller. That is called Leading Me Right Back to You. And I'll tell you what, she is right back here over on TikTok Live at Tim Kelly on Air, hanging out for a little bit. She's currently attending tonight her daughter's graduation. Hey, Kaylee, congratulations on graduating from high school. And it's that time of year, graduation time, prom season, all of that good stuff. That is exciting for a parent. Boy, if we have their kid graduate. And to have Kelly Miller on the radio is pretty exciting, too. Thank you for being here tonight. She is from Harrison, Arkansas. Fantastic. Ryan Bodine's got a brand new single out to radio. I recently did another great radio interview with him. He is from Huntington Beach, California, and his latest single is called Miss Missing You from Ryan Bodine on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
It's been so long since I've seen your face. Can't remember your voice, them old pictures fade. Time heals all, that's what they say. Wish it weren't true so your memories can stay. Doesn't hurt like that much is true. I guess what I'm saying is I miss missing you. Pain's gone away after so many years. I've become numb, stop shedding tears. It's shocking to see what decades can do. guess what I'm saying is I miss missing you. I miss them restless nights and hurt in the morning. I look out that window, it's no longer storming. It's a little bit easier day by day as I feel your memories fading away. I feel your memories fading away. Out that same window where that storm used to rage is a star that shines bright, so I turn the page. It's shocking to see what decades can do. I guess what I'm saying is I miss missing you. I guess what I'm saying is I miss missing you.
This is Beverly Brown Sims, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
Have you ever had troubles? Lost that cut like a knife? Have you felt all the sorrows in a broken down life? Have you begged for God's mercy when you can't bear anymore? And the weight of the world crushed your spirit to the floor. Just lift up your hand to the Father above. Open your heart for His undying love. He'll be that lifeline you felt would never come. It's Jesus to the rescue. Your battles are now won. When you know in your heart this world's not your home, and a better day's coming, all heartaches will be gone. There's nothing to compare in this time and place. We'll sing hallelujah when we see our Lord's face. Just lift up your hands to the Father above. Open your heart for His undying love. He'll be that lifeline you felt would never come. It's Jesus to the rescue. Your battles are now won. Just lift up your hand to the Father above. Open your heart for His undying love. He'll be that lifeline you felt would never come. It's Jesus to the rescue. Your battles are now won. Jesus to the rescue. Your battles are now won.
End of the week, turn it up, feel right.
Got your favorites and the ones you couldn't find.
Fresh from the heart, straight to your dial tonight. It's that Friday kind of shine. The Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday. Spinning all the best in indie country sound. Turn it loud, don't you go. Let the weekend start this way. New voices, new stories rolling into town. The Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday. Playing all the best in new indie country now.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is New Music Friday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great radio interviews tonight in the program. My good friend Marie Norris is with us again tonight. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program again. It's fun to always have you on, and you got some new music we get to talk about tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah. Quite a bit. I've had 2 new singles out since last time we spoke. So,
Yep.
yeah, there's a lot going on. So,
Man, that's
yeah.
good. That's good stuff. You're as busy as me, sounds like.
yeah, super busy. Always.
Yeah.
And it's better to be busy than not be busy. So,
Boy, isn't it? And I'll tell you what, I was going to say it keeps you off the streets, but it doesn't. You're an over-the-road truck driver. You run up and down the road constantly, don't you?
yeah, I'm on the road anyway, yeah, but
Right.
at least it keeps me off the street corners. How about that?
There you go. You got the music bug at a very early age. It says your grandmother said you started singing even before you could talk, probably.
Oh, yeah. She loved to tell that story whenever I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
you know. When she would talk about how I started singing before I could even talk.
Yeah. And I tell you what, going up and down the road, you probably listen to a lot of great music and a lot of great country music. And I know there was a gentleman, Bill Mack, he has since passed away, that used to do a truck driver's kind of show and be on the radio all the time. I used to listen to him.
Oh, right, yeah, back in the day,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to enjoy the old trucker-friendly radio shows, you know, that played all the traditional trucking songs.
Yep.
You know, I try and kind of keep myself out of that repertoire, though, because, you know, having too many trucking songs kind of gets you stuck in a corner.
Right.
And you know me, I don't like labels, and I don't like getting stuck in a corner, and that to me is a label, and it gets you stuck and you can't get out.
Yeah.
So
You are a 4th generation truck driver and a military brat. You grew up it says patriotic while rolling your wheels and shifting gears. Do you have any idea how many miles that you have driven over the years?
I'd say well over 2 million by this point.
2 million. Wow. That's
Yeah.
something. That is awesome. Employees usually give awards for being accident free, and you've probably gotten some of those even, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm on the Missouri Chairman's Safe Driver Club, if I can get it out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's for the 5th year. Christensen just gave me that award not that long ago. So yeah.
Well, I tell you what, it was no accident that you got on this program today. We booked it, and we're getting ready to book another one for later on this summer. It's always a pleasure to catch up with you, Marie.
Oh, absolutely, yes. I mean, it's always a pleasure to come on your show. I always feel at home, so it's
thank you so
never
much.
a dull moment. Yes.
You are part
deserve
of, doing this month, you are part of helping me celebrate my 14th year of doing this show on the internet, so.
Well, congratulations. Happy 14 years doing this for all of us artists. We really appreciate you.
I do it because I never know who I'm going to meet along the way, and the music is so darn good, and you sure make it, and I'm glad we met.
Well, I'm glad that we did too, because it takes people like you to get us heard, and a lot of times I think that the disc jockeys that play us don't get enough thanks from the artist.
I appreciate that. Just seeing those comments, hearing you say it on the radio is awesome too, but seeing those comments on social media, just thanking me for doing that and acknowledging that, you appreciate what we do. And I'll tell you what, I appreciate doing it because, like I said, the music is good, and I think you've got something the world needs to hear, and the 13 radio stations that pick up this program around the world are going to get to hear it tonight. So.
Well, I am so thankful that you say that. I really appreciate that.
You bet. You grew up in a small town of Thomasville, Georgia. You were telling me off the air you've picked up 6 nominations for the ISSA Awards that's going to happen in August, and they are also doing that out of Georgia, out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Right. And it's only fitting, that everything comes full circle, like you said, I got 6 finalist nominations, and hopefully we go for the gold and we take it home this year. And what better place to start than where it all began for me whenever I was a little child,
absolutely.
back in the 80s. So, yeah.
You started singing, like I was talking about, at age 2 or 3, and you grew up singing in church, and you would sing "Jesus Loves Me."
Yep, that was the first song that I ever sang.
That's awesome. What was the first song you ever wrote? Do you remember that?
First song I ever wrote was "Breathless," and you can find it on the internet. It was from my first album, Perfume and Diesel.
Wow.
So
okay, awesome.
Yeah.
I did see you're on your 3rd album, I believe, right?
3rd album.
Awesome. And I think I'm playing some cuts off of that tonight, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All of them, all 3 of them are off of that album, actually. The whole album won't come out till probably June or the first part of July. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Because everything's not ready quite yet.
One that we're going to play first from that is God, Barbara, and Elvis. I want to hear that story again of where your love from Barbara Mandrell came from. And I love Elvis too, but Barbara Mandrell especially.
Well, I mean, it all started whenever I was a kid. I saw her, Lady is a Champ. That was the first thing I ever saw of hers on television. And it was on the HBO. And I don't even know if it was a recording that I saw, but I was a little toddler. And I remember thinking, man, she's larger than life. She's like a superhero, and then I find out a little later on she wasn't much bigger than me. So, as a kid, so, now, heck, I'd look like Gigantor to her. In fact, I know that I do because I've been close enough to her to see her, and she's a little blonde stick of dynamite, like I said in the one song that I wrote for her is specifically called Hard Act to Follow.
Right.
But,
I still go back and watch.
She's just been the instrumental inspiration in my life that made me know that I wanted to be a singer.
Man, that's awesome. I still go back and watch some of the CMA Awards when she hosted with Mac Davis and that kind of thing. Boy, those don't know what
that's my...
I know Barbara Mandrell and her sisters Earlene and Louise Mandrell all had a TV show too that I like to watch, and I'm sure you watch that as well.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I grew up watching that show. That was like one of my favorite weekend traditions. Like literally every Saturday night I was in front of the TV.
Right.
Watching that. show.
That's awesome. Well, your song God, Barbara, and Elvis earned you a top 10 spot on many indie country charts, it says, and then you also won a singer-songwriter award for the best traditional country song from the World Songwriter Awards. So that's awesome.
I won that on One More Minute, actually.
Oh, One More Minute.
So,
okay, well, we'll play that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great song. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Now, talk about Elvis too with God, Barbara, and Elvis. Where does he come into play?
Well, he was like my male inspiration.
Uh-huh.
You know how you gotta have the male version and the female version, you know.
Right.
So he was the male version of my true inspiration. So, you know, he was like, I don't know, he influenced me from every point of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say this to people, they look at me like I'm freaking nuts and I've got something stuck on my forehead that ain't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You know, but Elvis is like, I don't even want to say like I worship him or anything, but, and I think, yes, of course he was handsome and all that stuff, but I wanted to be Elvis.
Yeah.
That was me. You know, I wanted to have the audience's attention the way that Elvis had it.
Right. That's a true icon right there. He came along, he passed away in 1977. You came along 4 years later in 1981 when you were born. And to still have that impact to this day on people like that. And, you know, I hear that all the time about icons like him. Patsy Cline for the females, you know, they're inspired by her. She's probably been gone longer than you've been alive, that type of thing, you know.
Oh, yeah, 63, yeah. She's been gone longer than I've been alive, so is he. But you know what? Elvis, like you said, he's an icon.
Mm-hmm.
He is like the artist of the 20th century. One that will never be forgotten.
Right. So that leads to this question. Now, do you listen to a wide variety of music, too? Because he was the king of rock and roll. He did some country and did quite well at it, but do you listen to other genres, too, and kind of emulate some of that stuff into yours?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, I am legit the Elvis queen.
Mm-hmm.
And that sounds really weird coming out that way. It does sound like I'm calling myself some kind of I don't know. I don't even know what you would call it, but it sounds like it's something that it's not. But I'm the queen of singing Elvis hits. And Elvis was known as the cover artist.
Yep.
You know, he was the king of covers as well as the king of rock and roll. He legit did, you know, It's Now or Never. He did Words. He did, you know, God, what's another one? What in the world? I can't think of any more right now, but he legit, The Wonder of You, he legit did so many covers that came from so many different walks of music and styles of music. And yes, I definitely do kind of come into that category.
There you go. You're making me think of that song, country song, Queen of Memphis. That might be you.
Right.
That sounds like you. from Georgia.
Right.
That's
mean, but I adored Elvis because of my mother. My mother legit introduced me to Elvis when I was a kid, because she was such a huge fan of Elvis and had grown up on him. She was actually, you know, during his time and whatnot.
Right. Well, I was just telling Jay Jones, who I just interviewed this week as well, I took a picture about 3 years old when I was on the front porch of Graceland. My mom or dad took it one, but I still have seen the picture many times, and I don't really remember it. But then, you know, that was, that had to be back, you know, probably early 70s, you know. Well, no, it was actually 60s. So it's probably about 65, 66, somewhere in there when that picture was taken. So, you know, and yeah, the legacy that he left in 42 years of life, that's just crazy, isn't it?
Right. I mean, he legit lived an 80-year life or a 90-year life in 42 years.
He did.
Because he lived larger than life.
Yep.
You know, I was talking about that with Barbara. I mean, she did do that, but she was nowhere near on the same level as Elvis was in the way that Elvis lived his life.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she had a great career in the world of country music, and in fact, that duet that she did with George Jones, I still play on my classic country station. She was country
when country wasn't cool.
Yeah, she was country before country was cool. Well, it's pretty cool now, isn't it?
Right? She's the reason country is cool.
Yep.
That is what I like to say anyway. She was what made country cool to me.
Absolutely. Well, you make it pretty cool too. I'll tell you, everything that you've sent is top-notch music, and so you've got some great stuff. We're going to play God, Barbara, and Elvis. We're going to come back and talk about one more minute, and then your brand new song for the third one is going to be called Superwoman. I look forward to hearing that one as well. We've got Marie Norris with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Elvis, it was my inspiration that drove my determination from the start. Well, they taught me life lessons. Today I count my blessings. Those faithful souls gave meaning to my heart. If it wasn't for those three, I don't know where I'd be. When I was lost, they helped me find my way. It's because of God, Barbara and Elvis, I'm the woman that I am today. When I was growing up, Elvis played a part, singing songs about his blue suede shoes. And I can still hear Barbara and the other Mandrell girls, that she was country when country wasn't cool. And I can't forget the stories that I read as a child about the Savior who gave me eternal life. And there's no doubt when I say I'm gonna see him all one day in the perfect place where no one ever cries. It was God, Barbara, and Elvis that was my inspiration, that drove my determination from the start. Well, they taught me life lessons. Today I count my blessings. Those faithful souls gave meaning to my heart. If it wasn't for those three, I don't know where I'd be. When I was lost, they helped me find my way. It's because of God, Barbara and Elvis, I'm the woman that I am today. Elvis loved me tender, and Barbara gave me hope when I was lying single in a double bed. And God gave me strength when I felt I lost my way, and their spirits are still living in my head. If it wasn't for those three, I don't know where I'd be. When I was lost, they helped me find my way. It's because of God, Barbara and Elvis, I'm the woman that I am today.
Once again, her name is Marie Norris. That is called God, Barbara, and Elvis. Thank you for doing that song, and thank you for the stories behind it. And I'm an Elvis fan, too, big time. So
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing better than some good old Elvis. I mean, I adore him. I admire him. He's one of my, my biggest influences and in my life and music. So.
Yeah, we have that in common, but I'm a big Marie Norris fan, too. How about that?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You bet.
Especially being kind of compared to Barbara.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I am not in the same league with Elvis. I wish that I was, but just to be compared in any sort of kind of way to Elvis is really cool.
Absolutely.
Because I absolutely adore and admire Elvis's ability with the audience, and I mean just the sheer talent that he had in One Pinky. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he could do everything, just like Barbara could.
Yep.
She legit was the female version of him to me, because the way I saw it, she could just absolutely do anything.
Yeah.
Music wise and acting. I think she was great at everything she put her hand to.
Yep.
I mean, artistry in general. I mean, because she I believe gardened and has painted stuff and all kinds of stuff, and everything she touched.
That's awesome.
She did well.
The other day I was watching a Facebook that Neil McCoy was talking about. He said, you have to be an entertainer, not just a singer. When you get up there on stage, you got to really know your lyrics and everything so well that you don't even have to think about what you're singing, and you entertain the crowd, and that's where the differential comes in, and speaking of that, you got one in your truck too, but the difference from being just a singer to being a real entertainer, and that's what Barbara was, that's what Elvis was, Neil McCoy is that too, we go to see these concerts to be entertained by folks, don't we?
We do, and I tell you, whenever I go to a concert and I feel like I didn't get my money's worth, you can guarantee I won't be going back to that concert again. Yeah. Like, if it bores me and you don't entertain me, because there's a difference between singer and performer and entertainer.
Right.
Those are three different things. Singer could mean that you're standing there like a stick and singing into a microphone.
Yeah.
Performer takes it up a notch, like where you actually do more than just sing. You move around the stage. You give the audience something nice to see. But entertainer, showman, if you will, is the person that does it all.
Yep. Garth Brooks came along and Garth Brooks came along and he showed us how to put on a show, didn't he? With all the lights and smoke and sounds and everything going on. Yeah.
Barbara was the first person too that had the Broadway style show on her road show. Like she would do it its special things, like in Vegas or whatever, like a residency there.
Yeah.
Her actual road show usually wasn't that, but she would do the specials and the Broadway style shows in like Branson and then in Vegas.
Yep.
And she really did it up.
Yep. Well, you come real close to Branson all the time. You come real close to here all the time, and so I look forward to meeting you. That's for sure.
Yeah. We're gonna do that one day. One day before too much longer, maybe.
Let's talk about your other two songs. We got one more minute, and then Superwoman, your brand new one out to radio. Tell us about these two.
Well, so I decided to make a switch up and start, like putting my actual emotions and feelings into my songs.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided that the last half of this album was going to be more from my sensitive side and, where I give the audience a deeper look into me as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And One More Minute technically is the song that, it's actually happened to me.
Yeah.
And we've all had that experience where, we wish that we could have just one more minute with someone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that is one of those experiences that I've had in my life, where I lost someone, you know, because this road life, it takes you away and you're not able to be at home, you know, all the time.
Mhm.
You miss a lot of things, you know.
Right.
You know, you can miss your kids growing up. You can miss, you know, lots of different stuff. Miss your relationship completely. Like, you can have a relationship that just never gets nurtured and never gets the attention poured into it that needs to be there, because of the fact that you just don't have the time. You're always out, you're making a living, you're trying to bust butt to get things done, and somewhere along the way you lose the ball. And whenever it happens like that, you know, you wind up in a position where, oh my goodness, you know, what's going to happen now, you know, but then it's too late.
Yeah.
And when you start really caring and wanting to fix it, it's too late. And
Well, and you grew up that way. It says being a military brat, but you're right there beside your uncles and your dad, you know, driving truck and they were shifting those gears down the road and you were going with them.
Right, yeah, exactly. You know, my granddad was a truck driver, you know, my great-granddad, my great-great-granddad, you know, it's like been something that was there, but I wasn't expected to be a truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, my mom didn't want me to be a truck driver. She said it was a mindless profession. But it was a mindless profession, and that, you know, I shouldn't be doing it, that I should do something more worthwhile to myself. And honestly, I can't see anything more worthwhile. I mean, for instance, you know, it's allowed me to be able to have the career that I have.
Right.
You know, I'm able to live out all of my, you know, aspirations with the music. I don't believe that I'd be able to do that if I had a different job.
Yeah. And you can put your heart and soul out there in the music, and there's nothing better than that, you know. So it's a side gig. That's how this radio station and this radio show started, you know, as a hobby and a fun thing, and it just took off. And now here we are 14 years later, and I get to talk to Marie Norris again. So that's why I do it too. So you got a big heart, and you're a fantastic artist. Tell us about your new song, Superwoman.
Superwoman is, well, that's me.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I'm a superhero, but that song is 100% about me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I legit have always been expected, not ever a question in anyone's mind, to come through fighting and to come through without a scar, to come through the fire without getting burned.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's been very difficult. And sometimes I just wish that for one split second, one moment in time, that I could legit be not expected to be a superwoman.
Right.
Not expected to be strong. Let me be weak for 1 minute. Let me legit have the time to cry. Let me be able to be human.
You know, the big stars like Elvis wanted the same thing. You know, he was pretty shy away from doing what he did on stage. But I'll tell you this, Elvis wore a cape on stage. Maybe you need to get you one too, huh?
You never can tell. It might happen.
Yeah.
Because my stage show definitely is Elvis influenced, and also Barbara influenced, and definitely my stage attire will be most definitely Elvis influenced.
That's awesome.
But I don't see me wearing the exact same style that he wore, but it'll have the Marie touch to it.
That's right.
Let's just put it that way.
All right. Them pants would be pretty tight on you, wouldn't it?
Right? I got things he didn't have.
Hard to climb up in your truck wearing them pants.
Right, I might rip them.
Yep, exactly. Well, this has been another fun interview, Marie. Thanks for doing it, and I look forward to our next one already, and we'll probably book it somewhere around August or September. Thanks for doing this again.
Oh, you're no problem. I enjoy it. Like I said, it's my pleasure to do it.
Absolutely. Where can folks find you on social media? I've been looking at your website and all that, but I'll let you tell it so they can go find it.
Okay. Sorry, he came up to the show. But Facebook is Marie Norris Music. Instagram the same. TikTok, all of the different platforms. I am at Marie Norris Music, and also Marie Norris Music on YouTube.
All right.
Every one of the single platforms.
All right, and I'm looking at MarieNorrisMusic.com too. So
yes, MarieNorrisMusic.com.
There you go.
And that would be the best place to find anything about me. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Everything is on the website because it's kept up to date by YWP Music Group. Joshua and Wade handle all of my stuff for that website.
Well, congratulations on everything you've already accomplished and being a finalist for the ISSA Awards. We wish you the best of luck there. And I don't know if you're going to get to make the show in Atlanta, but if you,
I'll be there.
You'll be there. Okay, man, that's fun walking the red carpet, and maybe you can wear your cape. Wear your cape on the red carpet.
Well, I may actually do that. You never can tell.
That would be awesome. I definitely want to see pictures. All right.
Oh yeah, you'll get some. You'll probably get video of it if I'm honest about it, because everybody will probably be trying to get video.
Right. That sounds amazing. Thank you for doing the program again tonight. Always a pleasure, and we'll see you on the radio, as I say around here.
All right. We'll see you next time on the radio.
You bet. One more minute, and Superwoman coming up with Marie Norris on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
I go back in time to my memories. You're holding my hand, saying, stay here with me another minute. Just one more minute. Days go slow, like weeks, months, and years. I recall the love that erased all my fears. If I could go back, I'd go back. Just one more minute. How I wish I'd have stayed, wrapped in your love that carried me away like the wings of a dove. If I could go back, I would freeze time and relive the moments when you were mine. What I'd give, oh, what I'd give for just one more minute. We had some good years, shared ups and downs, through laughter and tears. You wanted me around. What I'd give for just one more minute. I left you alone while weeks turned to years, and now I'm drowning in a river of tears. What I'd give for just one more minute. How I wish I'd have stayed, wrapped in your love that carried me away like the wings of a dove. If I could go back, I would freeze time and relive the moments when you were mine. What I'd give, oh, what I'd give for just one more minute. just one more minute.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Looking back, I think about the struggles, life's obstacles and bumps along the way. It's like looking at my life through a mirror, at the young girl that I was yesterday. There's lots of trust and love in her reflection. I give everything to just go back in time, to release her from the chains and the bondage, and reclaim the innocence I left behind. Now look at me, they call me Superwoman. Everybody thinks that life can't get me down. They don't realize I'd move a mountain to have someone who loves me as I am. It seems to me that love is just a gamble. We can only play the cards that we've been dealt. If winning hands are only for the lucky, a losing hand's the only one I've held. No one sees the fragile girl in the mirror, the one who feels that she's not good enough. Everyone's in love with Superwoman, who's never once felt worthy of love. Now look at me, they call me Superwoman. Everybody thinks that life can't get me down. They don't realize I'd move a mountain to have someone who loves me as I am, to have someone who loves me as I am.
Her name is Marie Norris. MarieNorrisMusic.com is her website. Go check her out and tell her you heard her on the Tim Kelly Show tonight. She is fantastic. Always great to catch up with her, and that's a hard thing to do. We did that while she was literally on the road, driving that big rig up and down the road. So she was going to California right after we got off the radio, and she always has a great time, though, visiting me, and I have a great time visiting her. God, Barbara, and Elvis, you got to get that song, too, and what a great story behind it. After this live interview is over, or a live radio program rather is over, that interview will go into the Tim Kelly Show interview archives as our second radio interview, and we've already booked our third for later on this summer. Check out the archives at the top of the homepage at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on that website for one more hour. Scroll down just a little bit, you'll see a radio player that says Radio Boss. That is the live audio, and underneath it, it has a QR code. You can download the Tim Kelly Show app and take that live audio with you on your mobile device. And then underneath that, you'll see a YouTube link. That YouTube link is live right now at KICR Indie Country Radio as well. We're going to play Will Theory's Chevy You Down, kicking off hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Front porch light in a gravel town. Boots stay dusty when the sun goes down. Never met a guy named Calvin Klein. Ain't no Versace on the clothesline. Only stars we know hang on the wall, and the ones burning bright when the night wind calls. Girl, hop in this this Chevy, spend them good years round. Girl, slide on over, I'll Chevy you down. Ain't never on a Ford, won't drive a Dodge. Bow tie Chevy sleeps in my garage. Never mess with that foreign trash. I like my trucks loud when I hit the gas. Bench seat warm from the miles we made. Windows down in the Marlboro haze. Girl, this road don't care where we've been. Just cowgirl up and climb on in. Be my Bonnie, I'm your Clyde tonight. Cowgirl up, be my ride or die. Girl, climb in, let's roll out of this town. Moonlight falling and the radio loud. Moonshine sweating in a mason jar. Girl, you light me up like a midnight star. Ain't no freeway lights, ain't no crowd. Come a little closer, I'll Chevy you down. Never seen the coast of California go, but I've seen heaven in the way you hold. Hair blowing wild through the window frame. Laughing soft when you say my name. Good years humming on a dirt road bend. Crickets singing like a southern band. Girl, this truck and this old hometown might be all the world we need right now. Be my Bonnie, I'm your Clyde tonight. Cowgirl up, be my ride or die. Girl, climb in, let's roll out of this town. Moonlight falling and the radio loud. Moonshine sweating in a mason jar. Girl, you light me up like a midnight star. Ain't no freeway lights, ain't no crowd. Come a little closer, I'll Chevy you down. Barefoot twisting on the tailgate rail, your shadow swinging in the summer air. Radio humming my outlaw sound while the stars spin slow around this town. Be my Bonnie, I'm your Clyde tonight. Cowgirl up, be my ride or die. Girl, climb in, let's roll out of this town. Moonlight falling and the radio loud. Moonshine sweating in a mason jar. Girl, you light me up like a midnight star. Ain't no freeway lights, ain't no crowd. Come a little closer, I'll Chevy you down. Two-lane road and the speakers loud. Girl, tonight I'm gonna Chevy you down. Chevy you down. Chevy you down. Girl, pull me close right here, right now. Let me Chevy you down.
This hour of the Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Willie John Music. Check out Willie John Music on the sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and at Willie John Music on Facebook.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
And this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
I'm a red-blooded American, and I'm not easily fooled. I'm set in my ways. I'm considered old school, hell yeah. I'm a red-blooded American. I love my country, and I love the American way. But things are changing, and that's the price we'll pay, hell yeah. I'm a red-blooded American. I kids are growing up in a world that's a mess. We're trying to teach them right, but our values are less. Hell yeah. I'm a red-blooded American. It's time we take a stand. Time we make things right. It's time we stand together and fight, fight, fight. Hell yeah. Well, I'm a red-blooded American. If you don't love this country as much as I do, take a stand for the red, white, and blue. Love it or leave it, but I'm here to stay. To stand up for the American way. I'm a red-blooded American, 'cause that's just who I am. I work for a living, doing everything I can. Hell yeah. I'm a red-blooded American. They tried to push us out, tried to knock us down, but with help from God, we stood our ground. Hell yeah. I'm a red-blooded American. If you don't love this country as much as I do, take a stand for the red, white, and blue. Love it or leave it, but I'm here to stay. To stand up for the American way. Remember our soldiers who never died in vain. Stand up and fight, or things will never be the same. Hell yeah. I'm a red-blooded American. The way I see it, and the way things ought to be, we should be thankful to be living in the land of the free. Hell yeah. I'm a red-blooded American. If you don't love this country as much as I do, take a stand for the red, white, and blue. Love it or leave it, but I'm here to stay. To stand up for the American way. Why don't you stand up for the American way? Why don't you stand up and be a patriot today?
His name is Willie John Hicks, and Willie John Music is where you can find him on Facebook particularly and on social media. John is Jon, so remember that when you're looking up Willie John Hicks. And Willie John Hicks hanging out with us live tonight over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Red-Blooded American, that is a great song. We are 1 week from Memorial Day, so I'm playing that a little bit early to celebrate Memorial Day weekend. Coming up next weekend, actually, I'll do another Thursday and Friday show next week, and I will be off for a week taking vacation after Memorial Day. So I just want to put that out there and let all the radio affiliates know. And thank you, Willie John, for being a sponsor of the Tim Kelly Show. Sure appreciate that as well. Joey Adams is from New Zealand, and she was in my show last night. She's an artist and also a radio show host, and she's got a great song here called Come Dance With Me from Joey Adams from KICR, Indie Country Radio, and the Tim Kelly Show, playing New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Me across the room. If you don't make a move real soon, I'll just have to make a move instead. I wonder why you seem so shy. You're such a darn good looking guy. Would you turn me down if I walked right up and said, "Come dance with me. No need to be so far apart. Come dance with me. Let's give romance a chance to start. Now the music's right. Come on and make my night. Come dance with me." If I could only get to know ya, maybe you would let me show ya a new dance step you've never done before. I hold out my hand and get the feeling it's all the encouragement you'll be needing. 'Cause look who's leading who out to the floor. And you say, "Come dance with me. No need to be so far apart. Come dance with me. Let's give romance a chance to start. Now the music's right. Come on and make my night. Come dance with me. Come dance with me. Come dance with me. Come dance with me.
He's Tim Kelly, turn it on. Every Friday, all night long. Fresh tracks rolling down your way. Indie country all the way. The Tim Kelly Show.
New Music Friday, best new songs where the wild hearts play. Turn it up, let the good times stay. The Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday.
Tim Kelly's got your Friday sound. New indie country all around.
Yeah, I don't know what brought you into this dive, but it sure sounds like someone broke your heart. And drinking doubles is a dang good start. And you didn't know what else to do but sit right there on that stool talking to a stranger. Well, I've been there, I don't blame you. Can hang all night if you want to. You need someone, I got you. But I can't change your situation. Can't undo what's been done. Can't put his truck back in your driveway. Can't unkick up that dust. No, you're picking up the pieces, and I can't help with that. But that bartender can fix your drink, and I can pick up the tab. Keep on talking till the lights come on. Tell me how they got a good thing wrong. Some say nothing's free. Lord knows that a heartbreak don't come cheap. But tonight your drinks are on me. I can't change your situation. Can't undo what's been done. Can't put his truck back in your driveway. Can't unkick up that dust. No, you're picking up the pieces, and I can't help with that. But that bartender can fix your drink, and I can pick up the tab. That's what friends are for. We were strangers when we walked in, but we ain't anymore. I can't change your situation. Can't undo what's been done. Can't put his truck back in your driveway. Can't unkick up that dust. I know you're picking up the pieces, and I can't help with that. But that bartender can fix your drink, and I can pick up the tab. Can pick up the tab. That bartender can fix your drink, and I
is my good friend Anna Scott. That is her latest single out to radio. It is called Pick Up the Tab. Fantastic song and perfect for New Music Friday. We got a New Music Friday party kind of vibe going on, getting you ready for the weekend. And I'll tell you what, radio is still free, so I'm picking up the tab for you all tonight, playing New Country's best for you. This is the 14th year of the Tim Kelly Show, celebrating it this week. Thank you all for being a part of that as well. And I met this next gentleman in person outside of Nashville, Tennessee, in Eagleville, Tennessee, at a great award show we were hanging out at. That was back in 2014, a couple of years after I started in radio. I got to meet Tony Corrales from the Tony Corrales Band in Arizona in person. He's got a brand new album out right now. Go get you some of the cuts off of that. I've got a few, and I'm going to play one tonight. Welcome back from here, from Tony Corrales and the Tony Corrales Band on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
"3:31 in the morning, and I don't wanna go home between the liquor and beer. I forgot why I'm here, but something tells me I've got it all wrong. Night after night it's the same thing, memories haunting my mind. I keep them inside, but it's so hard to hide. Not knowing if I'll ever find. So tell me, Lord, is there a way back from here? Can I face all my fears? Be the man I know I can be? Can I win back her love that she once dreamed of, and give her all that she really needs? All at once it's so clear, Lord, you've answered my prayers and shown me the way back from here. "3:31 in the morning, I find myself home in her arms. It's been a year since that night when I won the fight and put my trust in all that you are. So I leave it to you to keep guiding me through, 'cause you've always been there in my heart. Is there a way back from here? Can I face all my fears? Be the man I know I can be? Can I win back her love that she once dreamed of, and give her all that she really needs? All at once it's so clear, Lord, you've answered my prayers and shown me the way back from here. You've shown me the way back from here.
This is Nick Taylor, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
and let a love song hold me tight. I hold my pillow to my heart, and when it gets to the tender part, the radio is never far away, keeps me company every night and day. That's why I'm in love with the radio. She's in love. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. She's in love. I'm in love with the radio. I hear the song that I love best. DJ's playing my request, spinning all my favorite songs. They keep me smiling all day long. There's music everywhere I go, 'cause everywhere I go there's a radio. That's why I'm in love with the radio. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. I'm in love with the radio. In the morning when I wake, oh, what a difference music makes. I'll never have to spend the day alone. And that's why I'm in love with the radio. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. I'm in love with the radio. Now I'm in love with the radio. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. I'm in love with the radio. She's in love. I'm in love with the radio.
Her name is Jolie. That is Jolee. Jolie's Music is where you can find her on Facebook. Go give her a like and a follow over there. Tell her Tim Kelly from the Tim Kelly Show sent you. We have so much in common. I'm in love with the radio too. After 14 years of doing this show, still love it. Absolutely. It's all about the people you meet like Jolie along the journey. And I was talking to Chase Stevens in the interview tonight, telling him that they've got a bunch of great artists up in Canada. Jolie's from there, and she is one of them, to add to all of those artists up in Canada that are making that fantastic country music, and a lot of it you hear on this radio program. This next artist is from Florida, though. His name is Nick Taylor, Tayler, Nick Taylor Music on Facebook. His latest single out to radio is a really, really good one. For the 13th time, I'm going to play it tonight. You Can Hear Me Cry from Nick Taylor on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I close my eyes, but I know you're there. All the pain that I've had, all the sleepless nights that I've cried in the silence, I know you hear me cry. The world makes me weak, but you make me strong. And those nights that I lie there in pain, you hear me cry. You hear me cry. These scars, they'll fade. The pain, the suffering, the constant pain you'll take away. You'll heal me from this flesh and bone. The world makes me weak, but you make me strong. In those nights that I lie in pain, you hear me trust my prayers, your sweet grace. 'Cause one day I'll meet you there. The world makes me weak, but you make me strong. In those nights that I'm in pain, you hear me cry. Lord, you hear me cry.
Taking off your Friday, turn it up, don't wait. Fresh tracks on the highway, yeah, it's sounding great. It's the Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday, the best in new indie country coming your way. From small town bars to the big main stage glow, New Music Friday on the Tim Kelly Show. Oh, yeah.
We could be backseat drinking, kissing at the river's edge, or under these stars. And you could call me crazy, say it ain't worth saving. But if you're wondering where we are, we're dirty dancing in the sawdust and in the mud and in the moonlight and in the love. I can't get enough of you. Just taking our time on the floorboard and on the floor underneath these neon doors. So baby, grab my hand, we'll dirty dance the night away, the night away. You know I don't need no music. You know how to move me. I'll follow your lead. And you can call me darling. Tell me that you're falling, and I'll fall in too deep. We're dirty dancing in the sawdust and in the mud and in the moonlight and in the love. I can't get enough of you. Just taking our time on the floorboard and on the floor underneath these neon doors. So baby, grab my hand, we'll dirty dance the night away, the night away. Take me to that place where it's just you and me, baby. Dirty dancing in the sawdust and in the mud and in the moonlight and in the love. I can't get enough of you. Just taking our time on the floorboard and on the floor underneath these neon doors. So baby, grab my hand, we'll dirty dance the night away, the night away.
Her name is Lainey Reichmiller. That is called Dirty Dancing. She is the young lady that Chase Stevens and I were talking about when he went to Africa. She is from South Africa, and I've been playing her stuff for a little bit, and she is fantastic. You can check out the video to Dirty Dancing on my TV channel. It's ICTV. That stands for Indie Country Television. That is at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com as well. And Lainey Reichmiller and I booked a radio interview that was supposed supposed to air on August the 7th, but I'm going to move it to August the 8th because I got tickets to go see this young lady by the name of Hannah Harper that just won American Idol last Monday night. So we're going to be doing that on August the 7th, and hopefully I can meet her and book an interview on this program with her as well. I love talking to the artists, that is for sure. This next artist is Sharon Whitecroft, and Whitcroft, maybe. She's got a brand new song out. It's a great gospel song called I Can't Even Walk Without You Holding My Hand. We're going to play it right now on KICR and the Tim Kelly Show, playing New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
I thought that number one would surely be me. I thought I could be what I wanted to be. I thought I could build on life's sinking sand, but I can't even walk without you holding my hand. I thought that I could do a lot on my own, and I thought I could make it all alone. I thought of myself, I had mighty big plans, but I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Lord, I can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountain's too high and the valley's too wide. Down on my knees is where I've learned to stand, because I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Lord, I can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountain's too high and the valley's too wide. Down on my knees is where I've learned to stand, because I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Lord, I can't even walk without you holding my hand.
This is Troy Cross, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday, live from Branson, Missouri, on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
I sold my cowboy boots on eBay, my Johnny Cash guitar, yeah, it's falling apart. Hell, I never even had time to learn to play. All my Wranglers are all worn out. Now they don't fit the same. I'll have to take to account I put on a couple pounds since she went away. Now Willie tried to tell my mama, don't let him grow up the cowboy way. Man, if she'd have been paying attention, I wouldn't be the man I am today. I sure don't want to be a cowboy anymore. Right off into the sunset with saddle sores. My truck's on blocks, my dog anymore. I threw out my back on the bull. Tried to thrill the girls, they weren't impressed at all. Cowboy thinks he can do anything with alcohol. Even if mama tried to warn me, I wouldn't have listened. Yeah, I was all up in myself, trying to be John Wayne. Couldn't see what I was missing. No, I don't want to be a cowboy anymore. Ride off into the sunset with saddle sores. I want to keep my truck, my dog, and my girl. And damn these log-eyed chaps, they're chafing my thigh. Too many tears in my beer from goodbye. I don't want to be a cowboy anymore. No, I ain't gonna be a cowboy anymore. Cut up my credit card from the Western store. Hey, my truck's fixed. Dog came home. Here's my girl. Never really did acquire a taste for a squirrel. Don't get me wrong, I still love Merle. I just don't want to be a cowboy anymore. Happy trails to me.
His name is John Boltman Jr. That is called Don't Want to Be a Cowboy Anymore. What a fun song on a New Music Friday night. Well, I am wearing the shirt that Princess Peace sent me, and I'll tell you what, it is Think Positive is the theme for this t-shirt that I've got on, and so I'm going to play a song from Princess Peace. She is the director of New Artist Promotions, one of them from Canada. I've got a couple of them from up there, and this song is called Pure Thoughts from Princess Peace on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I'm still a little girl inside, the one that always plays. Even though my mind is older, I won't change my ways. I was told where the new ones belong. It's the Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday. The best in indie country. Every Friday all day. Crank up the future of the sounds you love. On the Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday. Yeah, the Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday.
Gas down a long dark highway, 'cause you didn't wanna do things my way. Bet you're wishing that you listened to me now. I laid all my cards and my heart down on the table. I was willing but you wasn't able. I bet you're wishing that you didn't double down. You lost it all, now you can't win it back. When the chips were low, you should have bet on me. Before you went for broke, you should have bet on me. You should already know that I was going all in. I done called your bluff. You should have bet on me. I think I had enough. You can't step on me. Push come to shove. You know the house always wins. You should have bet on me. Now I always keep a whole lot more than just my dice loaded. I'm the type of girl that keeps an ace of spades up my sleeve. When the chips were low, you should have bet on me. Before you went for broke, you should have bet on me. You should already know that I was going all in. I done called your bluff. You should have bet on me. I think I had enough. You can't step on me. Push come to shove. You know the house always wins. You should have bet on me. When the chips were low, you should have bet on me. Before you went for broke, you should have bet on me. You should already know that I was going all in. I done called your bluff. You should have bet on me. Think I had enough. You can't step on me. Push comes to shove. You know the house always wins. You should have bet on me. Oh, you should have bet on me. You should have bet on
They are making their radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show as Magnolia Rising. That is their latest single out to radio. It is called Bet on Me. It is fantastic. Now, Magnolia Rising is comprised of two young ladies by the name of Trey Swindle and Devin Hart, formerly of Chapel Hart. I interviewed Chapel Hart before they made it big on America's Got Talent, and now Danica has went on her own, and these two young ladies are on their own as Magnolia Rising. Check them out on Facebook. You can like them at Magnolia Rising Official. And we have booked an interview. I have booked an interview with those two ladies that will air in September. You can check out my full live interview schedule of upcoming interviews at the bottom of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I've done two interviews with this young lady. Her name is Allie Ray. Her latest single out to radio is called Husband You Up on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
First time he stayed a little longer and didn't leave like they all do. Said goodnight but kept on talking like he didn't want to. It was small, I almost missed it, but I felt it when I did. Got me thinking without thinking, like this might be something big. I'm a husband you up, I can see that white picket fence. You and me, yeah, it just makes sense. I can see me wearing your t-shirt, hear your heartbeat while I'm laying on your chest. You might not know it yet though, everything's kinda feeling like he gets me every time. Saying things a little sideways, like he don't know what he's like. I be acting like I don't notice, but I notice everything. The way he pulls me a little closer, boy, you don't know what that means. I'm a husband you up, I can see that white picket fence. You and me, yeah, it just makes sense. I can see me wearing your t-shirt, hear your heartbeat while I'm laying on your chest. You might not know it yet though, everything's kinda feeling like home. I'm a husband you up, I'm a husband you up, I'm a husband you up. You be acting like it's nothing, don't you feel it too? I be trying not to say it, but I want to. We can keep it how it is, but we know where this is going. I'm a husband you up, I can see that white picket fence. You and me, yeah, it just makes sense. I can see me wearing your t-shirt, hear your heartbeat while I'm laying on your chest. You might not know it yet though, everything's kinda feeling like home. I'm a husband you up, I'm a husband you up, I'm a husband you up.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's new music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
I didn't come here to be famous or to see my name in lights. I didn't come here for the money. Awards don't even cross my mind. But as long as I can remember, I've had a guitar in my hand. It's like God looked at me from heaven and said, I think I'll make a music man. And it was deep down in my bones, woven in my heart and soul. Just a kid there on my bed, trying to get out but hurt his head. And now I live out on the stage. There's people here to hear me play. So I'm just giving you a song. You might remember when I'm gone. You might ask what keeps me going through the airports and the rain. I just love to see your faces, though I may never know your name. Truth is, I think I found my purpose down here in the grand design. That's just to sing the words God gives me, to know He's with me all the time. And it's deep down in my bones, to remember when I'm gone. Let me leave you with this song. You might remember when I'm gone.
His name is Christian Davis. That is called A Music Man. We'll send it out to Donna, listening to us from Nashville, Tennessee, and hanging out with us tonight on TikTok Live at Tim Kelly On Air. That's going to do it for this week's edition of New Music Friday. I want to thank my special guests, Chase Stevens and Marie Norris, for being with me on the show tonight. I will be back next Thursday and Friday, both times at 7 o'clock Central Time from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And I'm thinking next week for the show, I'm going to do some throwback stuff and probably play a lot of music that you've never ever heard before. And some of the artists I'll play maybe are maybe not making music. So I'll go way back into the archives for the next two shows and help celebrate 14 years of doing the Tim Kelly Show on the internet. Thank you all for being a part of it. I appreciate it. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. Oh, I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry.